I attended the biggest fire at Stoneleigh Abbey. I say the biggest fire because I had to be in charge. So if you go back in time to 1960, May the 5th, I've just completed 3 years in the Warwickshire Fire Service. Now that's 58 years ago, and I was 30 years old. I'd already completed 16 weeks training at Birmingham and the Civil Defence course at Morton-in-the-Marsh. I'm now established in Leamington Fire Station, which was opposite the bowling green down by the river. In the 3 years, I took an exam and passed, which classed me as a junior officer. I got extra pay for the obligation. This means I could be in charge of the machine and the station and incidents until a senior officer arrived and takes over. Now it's the 5th of May, the time approximately 2 a.m. The fire station was silent, except for 2 female control staff who were in the control room. The control room was at the top of the yard. You might not know this, but control then, and even now, covers Warwickshire. It serves and mobilises the whole of Warwickshire. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're in Nuneaton, you see the town hall's on fire. So you ring the fire brigade. You say, quick, the town hall's on fire. The answer she would get would be, what town hall? And they'd say, come quick, it's on fire. Yes, but where is it? It's in Nuneaton. They then know that the fire's at Nuneaton, but up to then, you was talking to Leamington. You could be anywhere in Warwickshire, Polesworth, anywhere. But you'll talk to Leamington, and Leamington will turn out the station. Now the control room received a call to the fire at Stoneleigh Abbey. Lights go on in the dormitory, alarm bells ring, trousers on, leggings on, boots. Within seconds, men are in the yard looking up to see who's going. On the walls of the control room, 3 lights shine. Green, that means a pump is needed. Red, it means the pump ladder is needed. And white, the turntable ladder. The red has a 55-foot escape ladder. The white is a 90-foot ladder, and the pump, which should have 5 men, but tonight it's only got 4 men, which is accepted. So 11 men on duty. I was in charge of the pump. I ran to the control. The window was open. Joan, one of the females, shouted, and we could all hear it, Stoneleigh Abbey. I grabbed the message. Before I could get to the machine, Jack, my driver, was that quick. He'd pulled out, engine running. He said, get in, I know where I'm going. And away we went. My head was saying, this can't be a small fire, it's after midnight. And 3 machines, it's got to be a big one. In the 3 years at Leamington, I recall taking a pump and a crew to inspect the Abbey. I remember a caretaker, a Mrs. Lee, no relation, but she showed us around, so I had knowledge of the layout. Also, I'd played cricket on the lawns in front of the house. Jack was moving fast up Northumberland Road, Kenilworth Road. I told Jack to try and get the machine onto the large forecourt. I knew what I had to do. I must get water on fire quickly. All the pump had was 400 gallons of water. That's all we got between the three machines. I had to get the water supply quickly. So I said to Jack, be prepared to receive water. Put the searchlight on so we can see the river. Fred and I would take the featherweight pump and go to the river. Now the featherweight pump is a piece of equipment which without doubt saved the Abbey from a lot more damage than what was done. That is the thing. That's the modern one. But you've got to go back 58 years, and it was a heavier metal. That's alloy. Just two people couldn't do it. But we practiced in doing drills when it was a heavy piece of machinery with 4 men. Now it's going to be 2 men, Fred and myself. I told Barry to grab the suction, which is a large tube to draw the water, and Fred and I manoeuvred the featherweight pump. It's a ridiculous word, featherweight, because it was very, very heavy. I was 30 years old. I went to the gym quite regularly. I felt quite fit. Fred was quite muscular, so we thought we could do it, and away we went. We had to carry it to the river. We could see the river now from the searchlight. First of all, there were some steps to go down. We slid the pump down. We didn't carry them, we slid them down to the grass. Then gradually we took the weight and carried it. Eventually we got to the river, and Barry was left there to connect the suction, and so the water could be drawn off. But we now wanted hose. I was running back to get hose with Fred when the chap came running towards us with 2 lengths of hose. Jack had told him from one of the machines that had turned up, the pump escape, told him to get them to us. So we used the hose. Now we're only 4 men, and one carrying the suction. We now have to. What you must realise that we've just had 11 men, and we were all occupied. We couldn't do anything because we had no radio these days, no breathing apparatus. We now have to wait until the senior officer arrives, and he will then use his radio to talk to control and get more men, which was needed. It takes 2 men to use some of the power and hoses, and one that Fred and I used was one that if you lost control, it would shake and snake and whip round, and it could be quite lethal. So Fred and I were first in. We used the high pressure to clear the doorway so we could get in, followed by more personnel. I was told a senior officer had arrived. Now that's the system the senior officers will eventually arrive. That senior officer, I found that he was living in Henley Narden. He would have been fast asleep. He would have been woken up by the control, told that there's a fire. He would have gone down to his own car, which is now being used by the fire service. So that's his transport. He's got the radio and he's got to get to the fire. He did arrive and he's now in charge. He made a lot more pumps and a lot more men. I can remember Fred and I were in the building. We crouched down, playing water into the fire. Pieces of debris was falling from the ceiling. Our uniform, the helmet, is so designed, it's got a would cover the shoulders if you crouched. So we crouched because pieces was falling from the ceiling and all around us. I remember we pushed the jet of water to hit the ceilings and knock down the pieces so they couldn't come down on us. I also remember hitting statues, which must have been valuable. We were there till mid-morning and then replaced and taken back to the station. This is one of the many fires I attended, but this one has been the biggest so far. And I lay it down to doing the inspection beforehand with Mrs. Lee, which must have saved a lot of time, because I think we must have got water to the machines to fight the fire in less than 5 or 10 minutes. If we hadn't have done that, God knows what would have happened to the Abbey. The whole building could have gone. What a memory.